To help support the community during the pandemic, a spirits distillery on Kauai switched to making hand sanitizers for medical providers.
KITV4's Melissa McDonald reports Koloa Rum Company is now moving forward with new products distributed globally.
There's a small, locally owned distillery on Kauai that's been in business for 13 years, serving Hawaii and the mainland. During the pandemic, Koloa Rum stared uncertainty in the face as all their orders stopped under lockdowns and production crawled to a near halt.
With all the bars and restaurants and hotels closed and a lot of retail operations closed, we lost about 98% of our Hawaii revenue during that 12 to 14 month period when everything was really locked down and shut down. And so our focus locally turned to making hand sanitizer, which we did.
Koloa Rum sanitizers were distributed across the state to healthcare providers and the community. But the expensive distillery was never meant to be a sanitizer manufacturer.
During 2020, which was the height of the pandemic, our mainland business increased 56%. And what that has then translated, I guess, to is now we have even more customers and fans that we really didn't have before.
That mainland growth kept Koloa in business and kept them true to their original purpose when the company was founded over a decade ago.
We began production, bottling rum, and selling rum at our tasting room and company store in Lihue in September of 2009. So this September will make 13 years since we've been operational and selling rum.
Today, Koloa Rum is distributed across the globe.
We've been very fortunate. We've leveraged our tasting room to build brand recognition and expand distribution now to 32 states within the United States. We're also distributed and sold in Western Canada, Japan, Australia, and now in Europe, which we opened that market last year. We're now sold in Germany, Austria, France, Italy, and Spain.
This summer, a long-planned expansion of their products finally hit store shelves, delayed because of the pandemic, because of short orders and supply chain challenges.
It's something that we had on the drawing boards, I guess, for the last 3 or 4 years. And we had planned to launch several years ago with this new line extension. COVID came along, though, and so we thought we'd better pause and wait and see how that worked out. And so now that we're on the other side, I think, and hope of the pandemic, we decided that now would be the right time to come out with this.
The canned beverages were created specifically for local customers, the kind who can load up a truck and hit the beach anytime.
These products are, ideal for the beach, for coolers, and they're lower in alcohol than our regular line of ready-to-drink cocktails and rums. And so they have a place where perhaps some of the higher alcohol content products don't.
Moving forward, Gunther says Koloa has a responsibility to represent that carefree island style because they're an authentic Hawaii product.
We see ourselves as representing Hawaii, and that's something we take very seriously. And it also, we are just really appreciative of having that opportunity. So I just want to thank the folks in Hawaii for supporting us for all these years, and we just really consider ourselves to be very fortunate.
Melissa McDonald, KITV4 Island News.